Hey, Monica. Hey, Monica.
Okay, let's see this.
Yeah, that's what I said. It always looks different.
Maybe I should take my mask. I can't see.
As you see, we coming to you live from the bedroom.
Yes, where the air conditioner is. If we turn this
And
air
I'm still
conditioner
high.
off, we are dead. Can they hear it like really loud? Is it really loud?
Mhm.
Oh, good. Hey, everybody.
Hey, Catherine, we're friends.
Hey, Monica.
How are you?
Y'all come on in here. We got some good questions.
We got some good questions tonight. We got some good questions tonight. I don't know. We still on. We got some. Don't start. We got some good questions tonight, y'all. So come on in. Come on in. Come on in. House. Yeah. But I guess I'll start with the little announcements first, and I'll repeat them at the end, since it's taking people forever to come in, and then we're going to get started. Because I'm not going to sit and wait till people decide to pop in. You'll just have to watch the replay. But make sure that you subscribe to MJ&J Family Mukbang, and make sure you watch Jayla's birthday party on July 16th. Um, Monica is giving her daughter Jayla her fourth birthday party, a virtual birthday party. So make sure you watch that, and make sure you be there for that. Following week on May 24th, we will be doing a panel with us, McRae Kingz and MJ&J Family Mukbang, as well as Blogs and Fiction will be hosting the panel, and we will be discussing some great topics on the panel. Make sure you're there for that. We haven't made up a time for that yet. Jayla's birthday party on the 16th will start at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, and that's all right now for the announcements. Hey, Medina.
Yes, we're coming to you from our bedroom. This is the way we used to do it, actually. We're coming to you from our bedroom because the doctor says I have to stay off my feet. So I'm really not supposed to be moving around.
Hey, Christine. So we felt like doing a bit of nostalgia when we started off on Facebook. We started off in our bed. So now, guess where we're at? In our bed. Bringing you Q&A with the King.
Yes, the show must go on.
Don't start.
The show must go
And
on.
who are you?
I am His Majesty.
And I'm Joseph. And together we make the McRae Kingz.
Yes. Welcome to our channel.
I am Cozy Christian. Kristen, I am.
Me too. I got my
Hey, Reese.
phone. I got everything I need.
Hey,
here.
Love Kings. Don't start. Don't start. Do not
You
start.
know I'm gonna try to start.
You want to go downstairs in the cage? You want to go to the cage?
You can't come up here. It's too much stuff up here for you to be tearing up.
So, with that being said, I guess we need to get into these questions. Hey, surprise around the corner. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. I don't know who phone case. Well, we both
We
got the same phone case.
So, come here.
So,
I'm gonna put you
yeah,
up here.
my
And you're gonna sit
iPhone
down,
is
and you're
actually
gonna sit right here. Sit down. Sit down.
yeah. Sit
Sit. And
down.
don't start, because you'll go downstairs like this morning.
I can swoop you right on up. Yeah. See, my phone. I got the
Stop.
green one. I got the green iPhone, the green one, and Joseph got the. What color did you get? What?
We'll talk about that later. Um, so first, I'm just gagging at something I saw on my phone. Monica, just know that you're about to get a phone call when we finish this live. Um, so the first question we have: the devil will try to throw you off your game. I promise you, the devil will try to throw you off your game every single time.
Mm-hmm.
Every single time.
Don't let him do it.
He like trying to use me.
Don't let him do it.
Because he knows it's real easy. No, I'm just saying. He knows it's real easy to get me. He do. The devil knows it's real easy to get me.
Mm-hmm.
You
got to take your magic wand and you got to twist it the other way. Towards the goodness.
But anyway,
goodness. You got to use it for goodness. You got to flick and wish. Flick and wish.
But anyway, how do you like the 11? It's the 11 Pro. Yes. It's the Pro Max.
Yes, the Pro Max.
It's the Pro Max. I love it. I love it. I was about to go to Apple today and do the beta testing for the 14.
Yeah.
For the iOS 14, but
we always do the beta testing so we can get all
they were
good
warning
features.
when they put the warning. I said, well, see, they ain't never put a warning for a beta test like that because they said do it to an old iPhone, don't do it to one that you're using because some people have done it and it stopped the phone from working.
Wow.
So I'm not trying to stop my phone from working because right now this is the only phone we have until actually we will have a number for you guys that need to contact us. Probably by the end of this week, next week, we'll have McRae Kingz phone number. The phone is on its way here now.
Right.
So we'll have a phone number going forward. And let's just go with the questions. Let's just go with the questions.
Yeah, we need to go with the questions because somebody's sitting up there saying something.
That child.
Somebody is sitting up there saying something.
Child.
Yeah, they sit up
but
there
anyway, the first question is, please describe your perfect vacations. What your perfect vacations would be. You want to go first?
No.
My perfect vacation. No, it's a good upgrade because we had the ones before this and the ones before that. Every time a new one comes, we trade them hours in and get a new one. So I definitely like this better, especially for making videos like you do.
Yeah,
the camera quality is off the chain.
Yeah,
the camera quality on this one is off the chain.
Mm-hmm.
The other one was good, but this one is better as far as the camera because you see got the 3.
Get the 11,
especially at nighttime.
Yeah,
at nighttime it brightens. If you can be outside and you don't even have to really do anything different, the camera does it on its own. So when you take a picture at night, it brightens up the background of whatever you're in front of and brightens you up. So your nighttime picture looks better than any of the other phones. And you can do portrait mode either way now. Because before, remember, you can only do portrait mode with the camera facing away from you. Now you can do it facing you and facing away from you.
Right.
Thank you, Kristen. So, oh yeah, we had the A+. We had that one too. We had them all.
Yeah.
My perfect vacation, because I've already experienced it, but I didn't experience it with Tramel, and I would love to experience it with Tramel, would be going to the Bahamas, to Paradise Island. I love it there. I love it. There's nothing like the water in the Bahamas. The Bahamas water is so beautiful and so pretty, and I absolutely love it there. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it there.
Yeah, I would love to go to the Bahamas too. That would be my perfect vacation.
That would be my perfect vacation.
Either there or Egypt.
Or I would also like to go back to the Dominican Republic because I liked it there as well. And that was, again, something I experienced with Tramel.
Yeah, and me, if it was like really like sky's the limit, it would definitely be Egypt because I've been there before, and I would love to. I would be so excited to show Joseph everything that I saw when I was there, and all the history that I learned and stuff like that. I'm like a historical buff. I like to go to places like where there's history and stuff like that, especially Egyptian. So
So
If it was the sky's the limit, it would definitely be like Egypt. But if it were like a vacation where we just can go for a couple of days, I would definitely say the Bahamas too.
so Christian asks, if you can bring back an extinct species, what would it be? You know what I would bring back, and it's gonna sound crazy because they probably would kill all of us, but I just would have loved to know what it looked like. I would love to bring back a saber-toothed tiger because I would love to see how big they were and how big their teeth got. I would love to bring back a saber-toothed tiger. And
If I can bring back something, if you can bring back anything,
any species,
any
any
species,
any extinct species, bring back an extinct species. What would it be?
because you know what I was gonna say, right?
What?
I was gonna say Jesus. I bring back Jesus. I would. If I can bring
Well,
back
I mean,
Jesus,
but
I
it's a
bring back
human.
Jesus.
It's a human species, so
He's a species, right?
he's
I would bring
a
back
human
Jesus.
species. But he ain't extinct. He was
Right, he ain't extinct. She said extinct. So extinct, I would probably, I would want to see like one of those big dinosaurs. You know, the ones that
Really?
just are vegetarian.
Brontosaurus.
Yeah, yeah.
I would love to see a saber-toothed tiger. Like I really
Why
would.
the hell would you want to see a
Because
damn
they
tiger that's gonna
always
tear you into?
like a woolly mammoth, a saber-tooth. I don't want dinosaurs. I want like a woolly mammoth, a saber-toothed tiger, a dodo bird, things like that.
That would be fun. A dodo bird,
Right, a
something
dodo
like that.
bird, saber-toothed tiger, a woolly mammoth. Those animals before they morphed into what we know
Right.
today.
Right.
Like I don't dinosaurs no, but I saw those in Jurassic Park. But like what animals look like before they morphed into before they not morphed but evolved into
Into
what
what
we
they
know
are.
today.
Right.
I would love to see what they look like in prehistoric times. Like because when I was a kid, and if you're not of a certain age, you're not even going to remember this. But I used to love watching the Flintstones, watching all the animals on there. Of course, I know the animals didn't do that, but I would love to see those type of extinct animals from back then.
Mm-hmm.
No, Casey, he didn't get his salmon croquettes today. He got some butter masala chicken. Did you like it?
It was good. It was really good.
So hold on, let me go to the other questions. We got a lot of questions tonight.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What's up, guys? This is kind of like Reese's question today. What's up, guys? My family thinks I'm being crazy about not wanting to go on a 3-day vacay. It would end up being a 3-hour car ride. I don't feel comfortable staying in a hotel. What should I do? Um, I don't. Come here. First of all, you want to answer that first?
Um.
I don't know. I like me and Tramel are dying to go to Applebee's because that's like our. We told y'all earlier that's like our
Yeah.
hangout spot on the weekend. And though Applebee's is open back up and the parking lot is crowded, like there was never a coronavirus or nothing going on. I'm not comfortable sitting in the restaurant just eating around a bunch of people
Yeah,
with
I'm
no
not.
mask on
I don't trust
because you
people.
can't have
Yeah.
on a mask to eat. So
Yeah.
you can't even get mad at people for sitting there with no mask
Right, right. It's not. It's too. It's too soon for me.
on. Stop.
It is. It's too soon for me. I can't. I can't. I really just.
But so you say don't go on vacation?
No. It's too soon. It's too soon, Joseph.
I
It's
mean,
too soon
well,
to be people don't get it. It's too
I
soon
could-
for all
Joe,
this. It's too
stop.
soon to be going to the beach. It's too soon to be going to the amusement park.
'Cause ain't
It's too
nobody
soon to be
wearing no-
going anywhere where you're engaging with more than 5 people. And that's too many.
stop.
It's too
Joe,
soon.
Stop.
I'm not no.
You getting there.
They don't have a cure for coronavirus. They don't have a cure. All they have is a respirator. And there's no guarantee you're gonna get a respirator. Some hospitals at 100%. What if the hospital's at 100%? That's what I be thinking about. What if they ain't got no bed for me and they got me sitting out in the parking lot?
Well,
It's too
I
soon.
don't. Yeah, I think it's too soon
It is. It's too soon.
to be going on
I know. I
vacation.
don't
and
understand.
stuff.
You know what I don't get? I don't get why people feel like they have to go somewhere. Why can't you just Enjoy your home and the comforts
it.
of your own home. People have been screaming this to the top of their lungs for years and years and years. I've never had the opportunity to enjoy the comforts of my own home. And now that you have an opportunity, unfortunately, because of the coronavirus, we are in the quarantine, that you have an opportunity to enjoy your space, your living space, what you created. Enjoy your living room, enjoy your dining room, enjoy your space. Y'all always want to go some damn where and be up in somebody else's house and somebody else's Airbnb. I don't understand that. I don't get it. I don't get it.
But you have to realize there are people that are used to taking vacations.
I'm used to taking vacations too, Joseph. I would love to go places too.
We had planned to do that, but we had to stop all of that because of the corona.
No, because we don't want to die. I 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 don't want to die.
Well, that's what I just said.
I don't want to die.
Stop that because of corona.
Yes, but these people out here think that they could just relevance all over the place, go anywhere they just want to go, and everything is going to be all right. Every time you step out your door, you're taking a risk. I don't care what it is. I don't care if you're an essential worker. I don't care if you're a stay-at-home mom. I don't care if you're a businessman, whatever. When you step out that door, you are taking a risk. I.e., my sister-in-law don't let nobody in her house. Do she?
Nope.
Don't nobody leave. The only person that leave is her husband. That's it. And when he come home, he got to strip at the door.
And get sprayed with Lysol.
And get sprayed with Lysol, jump in the shower. Listen, it's still that way, y'all. That is still that way. And he's an essential worker. Trying to keep himself safe and his family safe. Listen, you got to do what you got to do. We got to do what we got to do. Y'all think going out there, ain't anybody going to tell me what to do. Da, 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 da. You ain't doing nothing but adding to the problem.
I just think it's too soon to be running out there.
I'm just gagging at all these people out on the beach. Y'all all up in clubs, and sharing hookahs and stuff like that.
Sharing certain places where they open back up, the numbers are rising. Like Florida, the numbers are rising. Texas, the numbers are rising. Las Vegas, the numbers are rising. Because they open these places back up.
Do you understand when somebody is in your face? It's not something that we can help. We're human. When we talk, spit comes out of our mouth. Just think about that. That person that's standing in front of you is spitting in your face the whole time when they ain't got no mask on. They spitting in your face. They spitting in your face. Did I say something wrong?
No.
They spitting in your face.
But see, that's how it was. That's how it was supposed to be up here. That you couldn't go in the restaurant unless what happened with us where we live at, because actually we probably live around about 2 hours from you, Kristen. What happened up here in upstate New York was the numbers were real low in the beginning. In the beginning, me and Tramel was like, oh my God, we did the best thing by leaving New Jersey, because New Jersey numbers were skyrocketing like New York numbers, because a lot of people
numbers started to come up.
A lot of people in New Jersey work in New York.
Right.
So that's how they kind of brought the coronavirus to New Jersey.
Right.
So we were glad. We left New York. We left New Jersey. Good. We live upstate New York now. We only live 2 hours from Canada. Canada wasn't reporting all these corona cases in the beginning. So we were kind of good. But we still wore masks. We did what we had to do. But then because our numbers were low, people started getting lackadaisical. Then all of a sudden, all the numbers up here started rising. Because like the way they would do it up here is they would give us a list. Like if somebody had the corona, they'd tell you what store they were in, around what time, so you could isolate yourself and stay home.
Right.
Because up here, honestly, it's more cows and chickens than it is people, for real.
Yeah.
Well, me and Tramel had been in 2 stores that day that 2 people had the corona. Only thing that kind of saved us was that one, the person, whoever it was, both of them had on a mask, because they don't even tell you if the person had on a mask, so they did. And 2, the time they were in the store, we had already went to the store. Because we tend to, when we have to go to the store, we tend to go early in the morning. 1, because we could get in the beginning when they was just letting people with, like elderly people and people with conditions in. Because like, I have the catheter and Tramel is diabetic, so we could get in with the elderly people. So because of that, we were kind of comfortable. But then the numbers started going up and up and up and up and up. And I'm like, okay, so this is because people ain't taking it seriously out here.
Yeah, and they narrowed it down so they found out where it all started at. It all started because of a company that hires people from out of state to do work. And this particular company, this trucking company, everybody in this trucking company caught the virus, and that's where the numbers started rising at. Listen, you got to protect yourself. You got to protect yourself. I don't care. I listen, and I don't mind. I don't care if I go into an establishment and you ain't got no mask on. I don't mind walking out because you ain't gonna be coughing and spitting on me. It's a human. It's human. We do it as humans. We don't, unbeknownst to us. It's something that we can't help with. I'm talking now. As I'm talking now, spit is coming out of my mouth.
But it's like, it's not even, my thing is the people that don't wear masks. They want to complain that it's uncomfortable and blah, 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 blah.
It
They
is.
don't realize that they're protecting me when they wear a mask.
Yeah, it is
And
uncomfortable.
I'm protecting
It's
you
not.
when I wear a mask.
Yeah.
But people don't seem to grasp that knowledge. Like, I put up a post there on Facebook and I'm like, why do y'all wear masks up under your nose? You should see the excuses these people are coming up with. And I'm like, okay, but why even bother?
Yeah, but I'm saying it is uncomfortable. But if it's gonna save a life, if it's gonna save your life, then why not put the darn mask on? I don't see what the big issue is. And when you out and about, if you have to be out, if you have to go on vacation, be safe. It's nothing wrong with being safe. There's nothing wrong with you using your hand sanitizer. There's nothing wrong with you wearing your mask. If you wearing your mask and you being safe, then you are taking yourself 80%, at least 80%, out of the spectrum of even being able to catch the virus.
I say,
but when you take it off, you taking off all your chances of catching it.
I say, save that money and save the money you want to spend and go on a better vacation next year.
That's it.
That's it. That's all. Go on a better vacation next year when hopefully it'll be safe. All right. That was a long answer to a question. Now, I just said this about the Bahamas. That's the funny part, and I did not know this was a question. I'm enjoying you, Kings, a lot. I have a friend from another country. Every time we hang out, especially when we go to the beach, I have to hear about how blue their water is and how their country has better this and better that. But yet, they're here in America struggling, and I mean struggling, to make ends meet. Like, I really feel like telling them, we'll go back to your country if it's so fabulous and you have a mansion. And it really annoys me. What should I do?
Well, stop letting it annoy you, because that person is a person that seems like they just have to just spread delusions of grandeur. They have to,
I had a friend like that.
I know a lot of people like that.
I had a friend like that, and she used to just sit around and tell me how in Jamaica she had this fabulous house.
Yeah.
She had all the stuff in Jamaica. And I said, oh, but you live in a 2-room roach-infested apartment in Brooklyn. That makes absolutely no sense to me. I wouldn't do it. And when I said that to her, she got an attitude and would stop speaking to me. I could care less, because I agree with you. If it's so much better, then why are you here living, struggling, when you can be home, living a life of variety? It doesn't make sense. And I think it's what we talked about this morning. People trying to be more than what they really are. And you can't go to their country and check what they're saying to you. You can't go and I mean, you could go on vacation and then, say, oh, guess where I'm at? What's your address? Where's your house at? They can give you any address at any house because they're from there. But I'm just saying, it's just, if it's a real good friend, just deal with it. If it's somebody that you just know and that but if you hanging out with them, going to the beach with them, it clearly is a good friend. So I say let them live in their fantasy world. Like I said this morning about
Stop letting it get on your. Don't let it get on your nerves.
Don't let it get on your nerves, because I know.
Talk about the things that you're proud of about your country.
That if it really was that way, they wouldn't be sitting here struggling the way they are.
Right.
So
talk about how proud you are about your country. Talk about the places you've been in your country where you come from.
Right.
You know, and that'll kind of make the whole thing die down too, because then they might take yours as being shade. It's throwing shade, but it's okay. Talk about how proud you are where you live at.
I don't even know how to receive this next question. How do you feel about married people wishing death on their spouse? If being married has caused you to wish death on someone, that's just crazy. Why not just divorce them and leave?
Well, let's play devil's advocate here. Because in a marriage, let me tell you something. For personal experience, we sometimes say things to each other that we really, really don't mean. But as I tell my husband all the time, don't take something away from me that if you take something away from me, you might not be able to get it back. Um, I don't agree with wishing death on your spouse. No, don't wish death on your spouse. If your spouse is wishing death on you, then y'all be counseling. There's some counseling need to be going on. Y'all need a mediator or something. Somebody need to come in between y'all, and y'all need to figure out whatever y'all issues are. If this come down to y'all wishing death on each other, that's not cool. That's not cool. That's the person you stood up in front of somebody and vowed to love, honor, respect, and all those things that come with marriage, and you wishing death upon them. If you are, or if you even feel that way, then you need counseling. You need counseling. That's not cool.
See, I can't say no.
We say things that we don't mean.
But I would never wish death on you.
No, I know you wouldn't, but we say things we don't mean.
No, because if I say I want you to die, I want you to die. I've told people that, but it wasn't people that I cared about. I just said it the other day.
Do you believe that when somebody says that like the last straw, they mean it? Because sometimes people can say things that they really don't mean.
No, I agree with you. Sometimes people say things just to be angry at you, and
or
they
just to bust a shot,
right.
Just like you bust a shot.
And they feel like they hurting you because death is so final and so whatever.
Yeah.
But then you have people that say it that really mean it. That when they say "I hope you die," they really, if you drop dead in front of them right then and there, they would step over you and keep it moving.
Let me say this: if a person really mean it, and you ask them again, and they say they really mean it, then they really mean it.
Or if they continually say it every time they argue with you.
Yeah, that means they mean it, and that means it's time for you to make a move. You need to make the best move for yourself, whoever you may be. That nobody should tolerate that from their spouse. Absolutely not.
No.
That breaks a whole chain. That breaks a link in the chain.
I want to know your answer to this question.
What's that?
Joseph and Tremel. If one of you cheated on the other when you guys were really dealing with your health issues, do you think that the other person should be granted a pass because as a spouse you can't perform sexually?
What, after the coma or before?
Who's gonna be in the coma?
Your ass gonna be in the coma, honey. If I find out you was cheating on me, I don't give a fuck how sick I am.
That's
before
why I
after
wanted to
the
hear your answer.
Huh?
That's why I wanted to hear your answer.
Oh, child, you would be beat, honey.
I wouldn't give him a pass.
No.
Because when you get married, you say for better or for worse. And your spouse not being sexually able to perform is a worse.
That's unless y'all have that understanding. See, some couples have that understanding. See, everybody's marriage ain't the same. That's what y'all got to understand. Every rule that we follow in our marriage, everybody don't follow. There's some people that have an open marriage where they don't mind their spouse sleeping with somebody. They don't mind having a third person and all that other bullshit. They don't mind all that. We ain't that couple. No. Sorry. Ain't gonna happen, Captain. No ma'am, no ham, no cheese, no nothing. Ain't gonna happen. He's getting beat. He's gonna look like a raccoon. If they want him after that, if they want him after I beat him senseless.
I couldn't give him
if they, no. If they want your ass after I beat you senseless, they can have you. Because you ain't going to sleep. Don't go to sleep. Sleep tight. Sleep tight. You go to sleep. Sleep tight.
No, I couldn't.
Sleep on.
I couldn't give him a pass.
No. No, 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 no. Zero tolerance. Zero tolerance when it comes to cheating. Zero tolerance. That's something that should be discussed. That's something, listen, when I say I know him, y'all, I know him. Because I ask questions.
You just want to eat paper.
You feel like you want to step out,
you never know.
Like that, something like that.
You never
You
know.
want to do that? You feel like you want to do that?
I might.
Huh?
I might.
You might want to do it. Do you need to know the rules just in case you might want to do it? Do you want to know what's going to happen?
What's going to
just
happen?
In case you act on what you say you might want to do. You see, you sitting up there saying something. You better stop sitting up there saying something and let them people that's sitting up there saying something try to chalk you into some shit. Next question.
The next question is, my answer is mind your business before I even read the question. Hey. I have a gay friend who met a nice guy at the time the guy was having a rough patch financially. My gay friend was not having it and told the guy he wasn't interested. My friend found a guy on Facebook, kind of like you guys. They are now a couple. I really want to message the guy and tell him how my gay friend was talking about him like a dog, being broke before his come up. What should I do?
You got to read that whole thing back to me.
My gay friend who met a nice guy at the time was having a rough patch financially.
Okay.
Gay friend was not having it and told the guy not he wasn't interested. The friend found a guy on Facebook, kind of like you guys. Now they are a couple. I really want to message the guy and tell him how my gay friend was talking about him being broke before his come up. What should I do? Well, I'm a little.
So she know both of them.
I guess.
That's what she's saying. She says she know both of them.
I mean, if both of them are your friends, then fine. But if you met the other one that your friend was talking about, then
mind your business.
Mind your business.
You mind your business.
Now, if both of them are your friends, then you just need to make a decision.
Yeah, stay out of that. Stay out of that.
Yeah.
Y'all little friends, y'all little pretty friends, y'all be trying to warn people. Stop trying to warn folks. Folks got to go through what they go
and
through.
They know. And
some people are smarter than what you think they are. Stay out of people's business. I heard with this girl, I know that such and such used to be with him. Stop doing that shit. It's messy. It's messy. And what do it accomplish? Nothing. Mm-mm. It don't accomplish nothing. Stop being messy. That's being messy. Being messy. Stop being messy. No.
Hey, Tracy. Now, this is messy. My mom stays with us. Do you think she should get paid to watch her grandkids?
Hell no.
And because she stays here rent free and don't pay none of the bills.
No, that's the least she could do. No, that's the least she could do. Why? Why she getting paid? For what?
I mean, she living for free and she ain't paying no bills. Then yeah, she need to watch some kids
for
free. Period.
She would expect you to do the same thing if the tables was turned. I'm so sick and tired of people, but that's my mama. That y'all got that, but that's my mama syndrome. Child, you better put that away, honey, and go on about your business.
No, I think they should watch your kids for free because it's their grandkids. And you need to watch them for free.
Yeah, ain't no payment. And you ain't paying no bills, and you ain't paying no rent, no nothing. And you ain't got.
If she's sick, that's a whole nother story.
It's who's sick?
Mama Dean said maybe she can't physically keep the kids.
Well, no, you can't physically keep the kids. That's a totally different story.
Right,
but the person said that the person.
It's just like the mother living there rent free and not paying them any bills, so she needs to do something.
Yeah.
I don't understand that.
I understand it because I come from that. Like my mother is like that.
I just don't understand some women that feel like their kids owe them.
That's my mother.
Like I didn't owe my mother nothing.
My mother said
she chose to have me, So I was her responsibility.
Yeah.
Now, when she got older, me and my sister chose to do things for her, and Tracy chose to take care of her when she was sick and what have you, which is what a child should do. But
See, my mother was one of those people that
a
said
lot
that
of
I
people
owed her.
sit there and feel bad when people throw their mothers in nursing homes and stuff, but that's because you don't know how their mother treated them. And I learned that in watching people that I know.
Now, see, let me just tell you this. Once upon a time, there was a brother named Tramel, and his mother every day used to play for him the Shirley Caesar song, "No Charge." My mother really took that statement to 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 the nails. To even today, my mother is one of those mothers that, you my child, you're gonna do what I tell you to do. You my child, stop doing whatever you're doing and get up and do what I tell you to do.
Because I
You my
heard my
child,
mother.
you my child, you my child, you my child. I had to take my mother had a you my child, stop, do what you doing in your tracks and come do what I tell you to do. She had that card. I had to redeem it. I had to take it and cut it in half. I had to take it and cut it up.
Go, just keep going.
Can they see me? Can they see? Can y'all still see
Yeah.
us? Okay, good. I had to take that card away from her
Sit down.
because my
Now.
mother was taking advantage of the fact that she knew. And I said this to my mother. Remember I told you I had this conversation with my mother? I said, Mom, I have never said no to you. Ever. I'm your only child that has never said no. Whenever you tell me to do something, I get up and do it. She said, yes. You know what, Tramel? You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
Well, my mother
And see, she was on. I put her on notice. Mama, I know what you're doing, sweetheart. So my mother started even doing it even more.
Don't move.
Like my mother really started talking to me, talking down to me, like I was nothing. After we had that conversation, she really started talking down to me, like I was nothing. My mother used to always. Her and I, we had a conversation one day. I said, Ma, I said, every time I'm in your presence, you make me feel like that 10-year-old kid that used to grab by the hand and cross the street. And she still does it to this. My mother's still the same. That's why we don't speak. We don't jail. We don't jail. Cause she don't want to get out that mold. Y'all need to get y'all parents out that mold. Y'all don't owe them y'all life.
Child.
Jesus, no, honey. Let me tell you something.
She could never say
A mother is a vessel.
Because I tell my mother no, I don't want to do that. No, I'm not doing that.
A mother is a vessel.
My mother will tell you straight up, Joe ain't doing nothing for you unless it's something in it for him.
Yeah, not taking away from women what they do, not taking away from a woman's work.
It's not that.
But a mother
mother
is a vessel. You are a vessel. My mother is a vessel. She's the vessel that brought me here, and I owe her the love and the respect and all that. And that's what I do. I'm honoring and loving her and respecting her by not having her a part of my life until she gets it together. She need to be in timeout. Sometimes parents need to be in timeout. Y'all be doing too much. Y'all be wanting y'all kids. Y'all want to treat y'all kids like kids when they grown. They be doing too much. Y'all be doing too much. You buy them a car, so you feel like you can tell them how much when they can put gas in, when they can do this. I brought you into this world. I can take you out, and when you take them out, you're going to jail. You're going to jail. You're going to jail when you take them out. How about trying to reciprocate back to your children the same thing that they give you? If they give you love and honor and respect, then you should respect them too. Even when you disagree with them, you should also respect them as being a strong person for being able to make their own decisions.
Well, I heard my mother tell a woman, your kids don't owe you nothing. You chose to have them.
Yeah, you don't.
And that was your responsibility. And
right.
As long as they grow up and can take care of themselves, that's all that matters. They don't owe you nothing.
Right.
And it's true.
Right.
It's true. Your kids do things for you because they love you and they want to. And they have that respect to want to do things for you because you have done things for them.
Right.
But when you make it like it's an obligation and you keep telling them, but I did this for you and that was what you were supposed to do. That's your job as a mother. That's your job as a father. I don't recall popping in my mother's head going, girl, I want to be born, honey. Oh. So I need you I want to be born.
Oh, we have got to answer this question. Okay.
Hey.
Michael Anthony says, is it okay to ask someone you're dating specifically a woman about her sexual past, or is that off limits until you're in a relationship? That's tacky. Why do you want to know about a person's sexual past? Why? I don't get that.
I say this. Now, if you want to make sure that they don't have no diseases or things like that,
Tell them to go get checked.
Then I think both of y'all should go get checked, and that's it. But to want to sit and have her tell you how many men she's been with, that's none of your business.
No, it's not. That's
are you going to sit and tell her how many women you've been with?
Right.
Because a lot of people, when they
are you going to meet with these men that she been with to ask them how she was or something? You trying to gather some information?
And I'm talking from experience because I dated somebody and we talked about our past. And when I found out things, I didn't want to be bothered with them no more because I felt they were just been around the world. And I didn't want to be a part of it. But how do you now, when you ask the question and you got the answers you were looking for, how do you now tell a person, well, I don't want to be bothered with you when you have a past yourself? So I think I just think if you want to just make sure that both of y'all are.
If you got to do all that, making sure that you don't need to be with that person.
No, what I'm saying is there are people that want to make sure that they are both sexually, don't have sexual, they can't transmit sexual disease to each other.
I don't have a problem
with saying
positive.
No, but I don't have a problem with saying let's go down and get tested together.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna sit here and go over my past.
But I'm not gonna sit here and tell you, oh, back in 19 so and so I screwed this one. I had about 10 boyfriends here. Because if I ran down my past, child, Tramel would have never married me.
Little do he know.
He would have said, what kind of hoe am I marrying?
Mm-hmm.
It's just the truth.
No, it's like, come on. That's what does that have to do with what's going on with you at this present time? What does that person's sexual past or who their sexual partners were? How is that going to benefit you in what way? What way? Are you looking for a reason to not be with this person? That sounds like I'm looking for a reason not to be with this person. I'm gonna find out everything. I'm gonna find out all the flaws so I can make a decision as to what I'm gonna be with.
But what are you gonna do with the information once you have it?
Right.
That's the real question. What are you gonna do with the information once you have it? What it's gonna change something because you want to know for a reason. You gonna put that up? You're gonna want to know for a reason. So it's like, what's the reason? What's the reason that you want to know? Up here. I think. It's a nasty little while. Pick up that since you're over there.
Yeah.
And could you pass me one more, please?
Light all damaged.
Just he did it. Love King, it's true though. I'm telling you, I've been around the world, so I know what I'm talking about. I had somebody ask me, and I basically lied because I didn't want them to know. And that's another thing. She could lie. She could lie and tell you, oh, I've only been with 3 men in my whole life. She could lie. So when child, ain't no window open. She could lie about it, so it really don't make a difference because she could lie about it. I don't think. Well, no, I'm not going to say that because you do have people that will sit and tell you. You do have people that will sit and tell you, and then it's like, okay, well, you wanted to know, so now you know. So now what? But I don't know. I don't think that's cool to ask somebody that. Man, woman, even women when they ask men. It's none of their business. They don't need to know all that. They just really don't.
If you got to do all that investigation, sorry guys. If you got to do all that investigation, you don't need to be in a relationship with that person.
Right, Michelle? Who says she's gonna be truthful when you ask her?
No, who says she's gonna smack you in your face for asking?
But anybody that you ask, the first thing they're gonna want to know is why. That's the first thing they're gonna want to know. And then if your reason ain't good, they really not gonna answer you, and they're gonna get offended, and then it's gonna be a big mess.
I would just.
It's just some things you just need to leave. where it is. If it happened before you, it's none of your business. Now, anything that happens from you on is your business as long as you're a part of their life. But
But
if it
see,
happens before
listen,
you, it's none of your business.
maybe we jumping on.
No, he said he understands.
Oh, okay, he do. Okay.
He said, I understand. No, it's
I don't
true
want to
because
jump on him, make it seem like we jumping on him,
no.
and not. I'm just
But see,
saying,
I've been in his
what
place.
are you going to do with that
I've been in
information?
his place where I asked somebody and they were honest, and when they were honest, I didn't want to be bothered no more.
Why would
And
you
then
ask
I
somebody something like
had
that?
somebody ask me, and when I was honest, it became a crutch in the relationship because it was always they would always resort back to the things that I told them. So it just it's a double edged sword.
Yeah.
It's a double edged sword, and I learned that if it ain't a part of my life whatever happened before my life, I share things with him, but I share things that are funny or things that he need to know. But I don't need to share all the sexual encounters I had and things like that
I
because
don't want
all
to
of
know
that
all that.
happened before Tremel.
Yeah.
Or
I want
after
to know
I
that.
left, and then it still happened before Tremel. So it's like it's not it's not relevant, and it's just I say let sleeping dogs lie. But
Yeah.
if it's because you want to make sure, like if you say, oh well, I'm in love and I want to have sex without a condom, I agree. Just say we're both gonna go get tested. We're gonna go get tested for venereal disease because that way you're both on the same even level. It's not like you saying go get checked, go get tested, and you not going. If you say we going together, most people won't have a problem with that unless they got something to hide. But when you making it like something is wrong with them, you go get tested and show me the results, but you ain't got no results to show them. Get over here right now.
Jamal, come.
Sit down and don't move.
Child, please. But yeah,
Thank you
oh,
for
and
that.
Reese Cup, your nephew came home. Is that what she said? Her nephew came home? Because I remember the other day she was telling us to pray for her.
And that was Michelle.
Yeah, Michelle. Was it Michelle? Whose nephew
Michelle.
came home?
Michelle said she went to visit her nephew today because he's diabetes.
Okay.
Yeah, Michelle said her nephew came home from the hospital today.
Right.
Yes.
That's good.
So I just, some things just need to be left where they are. They just really do. You let them eat the paper.
Yeah,
Child.
y'all
Want to
be
eat paper? Let them eat
y'all
paper.
be opening up stuff y'all don't need to be opening up, child.
Y'all be opening up cans of worms.
They be
And
opening
again,
up
I'm
cans of
talking from
worms,
experience
honey.
because I've been on both sides of the fence. I've been on the side
Yeah,
where people,
y'all be opening up
somebody asked me,
sardines. Y'all
and
be
then
opening
they
up
used
black
everything I
olives.
said against me, and then because they felt inadequate based on the things that I said. And then when I asked somebody and they told me, I thought they was just like the biggest hoe walking, and I didn't want to be no. I didn't want to. I just couldn't like, and I couldn't get past some of the things they told me they were doing with people in my mind. So I didn't even want to kiss them. I didn't want nothing to do with them sexually once I found out the things that I found out. So that's just
Mm-mm.
don't worry
Messy.
about things that ain't had nothing to do with you.
Right.
Just accept them for who they are and keep it moving.
Don't let your past get in the way of your future.
Because that's what happens. The past is getting in the way of the future.
Yeah, because you get in your head about certain things that you really don't need to get in your head about.
Right.
And it starts off the whole relationship wrong. Because you done brought in with that person's old luggage and your old luggage too. If you done sat there and told them your mess too.
Right.
For what? For what?
Because if you think you're going to ask them and they're not going to turn around and ask you,
Mm-hmm.
and then even when you ask, there's no guarantee, there's no way for you to even know if they telling the truth.
Right. Because I might tell you something just to be sarcastic. Yeah, child, I was a hoe.
No, because I've had
every day.
when
I
it
had
happened to me
10 men.
again, after it happened the first time when I told somebody the truth, when somebody else asked me, I lied. And I was like, oh no, I'll just stay to myself, and I don't really deal with people like that, and I've respected myself and other people, and I lied because I didn't want them to
Well,
know.
I ask people when they ask me stuff. So I've been asked that question too. I ask people, what you gonna do with that information? What you need that for? What you need to know that all that for?
Right. It's like, what do you need to know?
What you need to know all that for? Oh, you need to know all that. We can just right now. We don't even have to waste each other's time. Okay, it's been nice knowing you. I'm getting up, getting my shit, and I'm leaving. That's it. Listen, people will only do to you what you allow them to do to you. You don't have you have a choice. Why people don't understand they got a choice? Huh, Joseph? Some people just don't realize they got a choice. They think they got to sit there in the shit and they got to sit there and they got to deal with you. Ain't got to sit and deal with nothing. You got a choice. I got a choice. I got a choice to get up and walk away.
And Monica is right. Even if it ain't a sexual question, most of the time, unless you find somebody that's real, people gonna tell you what they think you want to hear.
Right.
They ain't even gonna tell you the truth. Now, unless you find somebody that you know is truthful and living in their truth and don't give a damn, they gonna tell you the truth.
Mm-hmm.
They gonna tell you the truth, and they gonna tell you, yeah, this is what it is. Deal with it. Either you like it or you don't.
Right.
Pick rocks.
Right.
But most people ain't gonna do it.
You ask me some shit like that, I'm cussing your ass out. Tell me, you're get
how many
out.
lovers have you had?
I'm your little bitch.
What?
That's gonna be the first word, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Well, why you asking me all these questions? What you need to know? What's going on?
Because I'm going to assess this marriage.
Okay, well, you assess it in some kind of other way, but you want to assess it that way. I'm not going to sit here and tell you my whole past.
If it's too many people, I'm leaving.
Let me ask you this. If it's too many people leaving, well, get your shit. Get your shit, because it's going to be too many people. How about that? How about that? Because I'm the one that you ask that question, I give you the answers that I know that you're looking for. Yeah, what you say? Yeah, child, I was a hoe. Legs open 24 hours a day, more than 7-Eleven. Yes, as a matter of fact, that was my nickname. And they used to call me Lumpy, too. I'm going to give you the answer. You looking for an answer? I'm going to give you an answer. I used to tell my mother that all the time. My mother used to have a very bad habit of picking up the phone on me, Joseph, when I was on the phone with my friends. She used to have a very bad habit of picking up the phone and listen to my conversation. Then she would chime in and say, well, Jamel ain't doing this, or Jamel ain't doing. I said, Mom, stop listening to my phone calls, because one day you're going to pick up the phone and I'm going to give you something to listen to. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. And I gave her something to listen to. I can't even say some of the stuff that I said on that phone. And my mother came in that room and knocked my head off because I was saying this stuff. And I'm like, well, what was you doing on the phone listening to me? You wouldn't have heard all those words if you wasn't on the phone listening to me. That's disrespectful.
Child, my mother heard things.
I'm the one. I'm going to give you every answer to your question. What's next? What will you want to know? How many did I suck in a day? Yup, it was about 10, 15. Child, I got a calendar right here. You want to see it? I'm gonna give you the answer that you're looking for, because that's the answer you're looking for. Usually when people ask those kind of questions, they're not looking for a good answer. They're looking for a bad answer.
Well, my mother heard some things. She just looked at me and told me, I ain't raised you to be no hoe. And she was like, I don't even know where you got that from. Because I don't know where you got it from either. I know your mom ain't raised you like that. I didn't raise you to be no hoe. And you just out here hoeing. I said, Mom, how dare you? What do you mean? I heard that conversation you had in that room. I was like, well, what was you listening for?
Was you being a hoe?
She heard what I said, okay. So I wasn't going to deny it.
Was you being a hoe?
I didn't know she was listening.
Was it hoish ways?
Well,
you know how they say crackish ways and dopish ways? Was it
hoish ways? I had hoish tendencies. I did.
Okay.
I did.
Yeah, so, I mean, with that information, what you going to do with it? I choose to do absolutely nothing.
Yes, Michael, thank God you asked us first before you went and asked her.
Who?
He said, thank goodness he asked us first. Yes, thank goodness Michael, he asked us first.
Don't do that. Don't do that. You really like this person, don't do that. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. When you like a person, just show them yourself and tell them you want to see them as themselves, them be their authentic self.
Don't
and
worry
trust
about their
that.
past, because their past don't define who they are as
It
a
don't.
person now. Because honest to God, if my past defined me as a person, I wouldn't be sitting here married right now. I'd probably be out in the street at a
Mm-mm.
club with coronavirus and trying to find me a date for tonight and other things that I used to do when I was younger because that was what my life was back then. But everybody, you can't use their past to define
No,
their
you
present.
can't. You can't.
You,
And
you can't.
you can't hold a person to their past. You can't.
Because
There's
all of us
people
have
that
one.
they have done. I've done some horrible things in my past, but that's not the person who I am now. That's not the person
Get
that I
away
am
from me.
now. Stop. That's not the person that I am. Stop it. Leave my stuff
He's on
alone.
the mouse.
You're gonna get beaten in the face. He know. You wanna get down? You ready to get down?
No, because he's going to come right back over here on my
Uh,
side.
have a seat. Be still.
Peace, be still.
Hmm.
Yes,
See?
y'all. So,
Yes, people.
don't
Stop.
use a person's past to define who they are.
Don't do that.
Some
And don't use your past
again,
to
I'm going to
define
say
whoever
this to
they are
y'all
either.
again and again and again. If you sit and let a person talk to you and stay quiet for at least 5 to 10 minutes and just let them
You
talk,
will learn so
you
much.
can figure a person out instantly. I had to tell Tramel that because Tramel was the person that would sit and talk to everybody and run his mouth and blah 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 blah. And then he would get mad at me because he would say, "Well, why aren't you talking? Why are you just sitting there and you making me talk?" I said, "No, what you need to learn to do is stop running your mouth all the time and pay attention to what people are saying. Watch them, let them talk to you. Answer them. I'm not saying ignore a person, but what I'm saying is when they start, like we went to a barbecue one time. This woman didn't know me from Adam the whole night. I know her whole life story. Her
Hmm.
whole life story. She just sat there and told me everything.
Told him everything. But by the time she got finished,
That I
he
knew
knew that she was a
everything.
cancer survivor.
I knew
Everything.
everything. Everything. And I'm like, but I don't even know you like this. And you just telling me everything.
Yeah.
But one, that's a person one that's comfortable with speaking to you. Two, that's somebody who don't have somebody that just listens to them. And three, I know she's a nice person just from her conversation alone. So you can figure out a person, but people always want to be heard, and nobody wants to listen, and that's the problem with a lot of people. A lot of people just like Chanel will tell you, he get mad and start yelling and screaming, and I'll just stand there and let him yell and scream. It pisses him off, but I'm listening to what he's saying, and I already know it doesn't make sense to go back and forth with him because he's not listening to nothing I say. All he want to do is be heard at that present moment. Now, when he calms down, I can have a very intellectual conversation with him because at that point he'll talk and he'll listen. But when he gets mad, all he wants to do is run off at the mouth and run off at the mouth and run off at the mouth. And then when I talk, he only hears what he wants to hear. And he turns everything what I say around to make it what he wants it to be. And for me, it's like a waste of time. It's like, why am I saying anything? I'm never going to get a point across. All we're going to do is argue. It's a waste of time for me to stand here. And so I just let him. Now, sometimes I get pissed off and I'm like, I'm sick of this. I don't want to deal with it. Leave me alone. Because sometimes it's just too much for me. And I'm just like, look, I don't care. But I still don't get to 100 with him. Because for what? He almost took me to 100 today. He got me to 50, but I had to bring myself back down to 25. He got me to 50, but I had to bring myself back down to 25.
I was waiting for you to get bipolar with me for one minute.
No,
I thought you was getting ready to
you
get
thought I
bipolar.
was.
Yeah, I thought you
He
was
thought
getting
I
ready.
was going to get bipolar with
Yeah,
him.
we was gonna have some fun
I
too.
had to bring myself down. Because I'm like, because it doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
And
lives were saved today. Yeah,
his. And
it
his.
might have been. Yeah,
But y'all have to stop letting people's past define their future. Because that is not necessarily true.
yes, Michael. Don't you ask that girl that question. And don't you ask her no more crazy questions neither. Leave that child alone. You either like her or you don't. What you trying to find
Oh,
out?
this water is so good.
This lemon water is not good to me. Ugh. But I have to drink it.
See, I can't do lemon water like that for the only simple reason that the rind of the lemon starts making the water taste rusty to me. So I have to use lemon juice. I can use lemon juice.
I got to drink that whole thing.
No, I know, but I can
tomorrow.
use lemon juice, but I can't use a full lemon because it just.
Or at least I can say I'm halfway
it.
through. Am I halfway through?
Almost halfway.
Yeah.
But this is like
I'm trying to like replenish myself. You know, lemon water with lemons in it. I'm telling you, it does your body so good. It cleanses your body. It's like
kind of like a detox.
Yeah, it's like a detox. It like sucks everything back in. Like my stomach, it's all flat.
Eat a whole lemon tree for me.
My stomach is on flat. When I tell you it's
on
flat,
a whole lemon tree. If I'm sucking all this in.
You ain't got to do all that. You just got to do the exercise while you losing weight. That's what you need to do.
I have to eat a whole. Wait, I know this is wrong. So I'm gonna come all the way out and go back in.
What's wrong?
Because I know that we have more than. Okay. So 4 people need to hit that like button because 18 y'all watching and 14.
Can y'all please hit the like button as y'all come in?
14.
Also,
like,
can I talk about?
Medina is cracking up because I said I need to eat a whole watermelon tree.
Because y'all, I want to talk about the Patreon. I do. I want to talk about the Patreon. I want to know if y'all interested in opening up a Patreon account. Would you guys patronize us if we did a Patreon account? I don't want to open up no Patreon account. Y'all don't join. I don't want to do that. But I want to tell you, if you do join our Patreon, I want to be able to give something back. I've been asking you guys to write to me and send to me some of the things that you would like to have in a gift bag. Okay. And I'm basing that price on, I'm basing the cost of what the Patreon account is on that and a couple of other things. Because with our Patreon account, you will get exclusive footage that we don't put out. We have a lot of, y'all, we got a lot of footage that we haven't put out. That we would love to introduce to you. And you would get that exclusive footage. You'd also get, some nice gifts for joining the Patreon. You'd also get a nice gift on a monthly basis if you join the Patreon, because you're paying a monthly subscription fee. I'll give you something back. I want to give you something back. So it's up to you guys. If you guys want to start the Patreon, we can start the Patreon. That's not a problem. I'm fine doing things here. You guys, you engage with us. You love us. You tell us you love us. You tell us you care about us. You contribute. Thank you, all you people, for contributing. Thank you so much for all you people who have contributed, by the way, to the McRae Kingz platform. This week, we were able to get this green screen for the bedroom. So I wanted to create a place where, if we wanted to go live and we wanted to have a backdrop or whatever, we could do it in any room in the house that we possibly could. So that's what I did. And we needed to be in this room because it's much cooler in here. We ain't got no air conditioner in the studio, and it's hot as bricks up in that bad boy. But I'm looking for donations for that. Please send your cash apps to donate for that. And donate for our coffee as well. There is another website they have called Buy Me a Coffee that I was looking into, but I don't want to look into a whole bunch of gimmicky stuff. And I'm not saying that that's gimmicky or anything like that, by no means, because Mad Church Disease actually uses it. He's been very successful with it. But I just don't want to put too much on y'all as far as when you come out of your pockets with us. We appreciate the cash apps that y'all send us. We appreciate the super chats that y'all send us. So to be asking y'all for money, on a monthly basis, that's a totally different thing. So let me know your feelings. I haven't started the Patreon. I want to launch it no later than September. But you guys let me know because it's going to be your space. The space is going to be dedicated to you, our subscribers. So you let me know what you want to have in that space. What type of information you want us to have. What do you want to see in that space? Do you want to see the footage? Like you want to see footage of when we first got married or whatever. If you want to see those things, let us know. You know. So I'm just waiting to hear from you guys. You got anything to say, Joe?
No, not all the questions are done.
They are.
I just had to put somebody in time out.
Oh, you did. For what? Saying something? Sitting up there saying something?
Sitting up there saying something.
Y'all know better than to be sitting up there saying something. Y'all know we don't do that. We don't do that.
Sitting up there saying something.
Um.
Somehow they muted it out.
Okay. Yeah. We always have somebody that wants to do that. Yeah. We'll go back and forth.
I don't have time.
Yeah, we don't have time for that. Anyway, guys, you ain't got nothing else to say? Because it's like 9:24. We've been on here for like an hour. How long?
Like an hour.
Yeah, about an hour. Yeah.
I'm good because, I have to either... Well, tomorrow, he may do Coffee with the Kings alone, or you may see me there. I haven't made up my mind yet what I'm doing. But I'm doing something.
Okay. Well, that's all the questions that we have for tonight. Please make sure you're following us on all social media platforms. Of course, those will be in the comment section, as well as everything else. Our Cash App, our PayPal, our PO Box, our Amazon wish list, all those things, guys. We're trying to raise money right now for a mixing board.
No, you don't, Michelle.
How much is the mixing board?
I do.
How much is the mixing board? The mixing board is like 124 or something like that. So we're trying to raise $124 so we can get a mixing board. With in great need of one. So anybody that contributes to the McRae Kingz channel this week, that's what those monies will go towards. It will go towards the mixing board that we need, which is $124. So anybody that wants to donate to that, please feel free to do so.
Michael.
We appreciate all of your donations. Is the mixing board in our wish list?
No.
Okay, but we'll put it in. Can we put it in our wish list?
Yes, we can.
We can put the mixing board
put it in the card. I didn't put it
in our wish list. So if you're interested in purchasing the mixing board for the McRae Kingz, then yes, by all means. And thank you, Michael. Thank you for the super chat. Yes, thank you so much for the super chat. So yes, guys. So that's what the monies for this week will go towards. That's really it, guys. We'll see you tomorrow morning. Unless anybody else has anything to say, we're going to close out. We're going to
make sure you watch MJ&J. Hey, Donna. I saw your message just now. Make sure you watch MJ&J Family Mukbangs every morning at 7:15 Central Standard Time and 8:15 Eastern Standard Time in the morning. Followed by us at 11 o'clock or 11:15, depending on how fast we move, with Coffee with the Kings. Make sure you subscribe to Monica and be at Jayla's birthday party on the 16th of July. She's turning 4.
Yeah.
You can contact Monica.
About buying her a Barbie if you want to buy her a Barbie.
And she's going to have a Barbie Dream birthday party.
Yes.
Virtual birthday.
Yes. And I expect for all of y'all to go over there and join Monica for Jayla's birthday party. She is adorable. She is, she's just the most adorable kid. And all she's asking for is for a Barbie. So we gonna y'all get together and get her some Barbie dolls. That's all. And she like all of them. She Monica said she even like the handicapped ones.
Michelle, don't feel bad. Or me and Tramel both understand because we're in the same boat as you. So we totally get it and we totally understand. So don't ever feel bad. Your prayers are enough.
No, you being here is enough.
Right.
You being here, just you being here and being a part of us. The nights at the round table, that means a lot to us, guys. Although we ask for money, we don't. That's not a requirement.
Nope.
It's not a requirement at all. I ever want you to ever think that. If you ever feel pressured by that, then please say something to us, and we will most graciously let you know that that's not what our platform is about. Our platform is for us, and when I say us, I mean us. So, with that being said, we're gonna sign off now.
And make sure you visit the McRae Kingz boutique.
Yes.
And the PO, everything you need for us is in the description box.
Yes.
So anything you may have missed will be in the description box, including Monica's link. And make sure you enjoy the rest of your evening.
Yes.
If you haven't eaten something, go get you something good to eat.
Yes, get you a plate,
get you a little cocktail,
little snack served.
Get you something, because I'm about to go put myself on this dialysis machine and bring it down for the evening. And I will see you good people in the morning. And if I don't see you in the morning, I will make it my business to see you in the afternoon for a
Joseph Rance.
Joseph Rance.
Yeah.
If I'm not here in the morning, it just means that I had to go to dialysis. So Tremel will be live by herself if I have to go. And with that being said, you know how we always end our shows. Walk in peace, love, sunshine, and happiness.
And all those beautiful and great things, guys. And make sure that you're safe. First of all, be safe. Cover up. It's mask it or casket. And remember, it's Team McRae.
All damn day. Later, y'all. And Michelle, I got you this week. I don't forget.
See ya.
Bye, y'all.